Yo, 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 yo! Now come around the world, welcome back to Conqueror's Haki Corner. It's the boy Rooks.
Yo.
It's the boy Vim.
Yo.
And I'm your boy Serge, and we're here to bring you another Manga Chapter review of My Hero Academia. That's
Boku no Hero
Academia, Chapter 231, The Path. And my oh my, what a chapter it was. But
before we get into that though, don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to leave a like if you like My Hero Academia, if you like that chapter. It was hot. If you forgot what happened in the last chapter, please do check down in the description box below. You can find a link somewhere up here as well.
And last but never least, we want to thank every single one of you for joining us on our journey. Thank you to all the new subscribers and the existing ones, and everyone that comments down below. We appreciate your thoughts and we love engaging with you. So thank you very much. But it's time for that moment.
key moments in analysis, man.
That's it. Let's go.
Now, this chapter was completely different to recent chapters. We deviated away from the present and the battlefield. We saw some interesting things. So, first and foremost, Giganto matches on his way. Interested, he calls him Master's successor.
Yes.
Acknowledgement.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, man?
Well, they had their whole issues at the beginning. I can't remember what Gigantomachio was referring to Shigaraki before. I know he was more belittling to say, and you're supposed to be. But now he's outright saying Master's successor. So it's coming across to me as that he either does not want to see his battle partner, anything happening to his battle partner, or he just genuinely wants to find him to go fight him.
Or he wants to fulfill the predecessor's prophecy, you know? Like,
So in a lot of context, we can see we don't know Gigantomachio's personality very well. All it seems is brute force. But however, there's a side to him where pure loyalty to his predecessor has already made him acknowledge what his predecessor has determined to be his successor. But his acknowledgement of him doesn't need to be shown to Shigaraki and others, only to himself. So when he notices he's missing,
he's in trouble.
What's going on?
Because remember, the doctor communicated to him. That's why he's coming sooner, because the time didn't elapse.
There you go.
And he fast, man. He damn fast.
Too fast. Crazy.
Now, it was different because we got to Hawks. Now, I'm still in two minds, man. Hawks been saying double agent, triple agent.
Ooh.
Like, it's kind of like in Naruto when you're trying to figure out whether Itachi was really bad or really good. It turned out he was really good. Hawks is doing dirt.
Yeah.
Like, you see him in some flashbacks where he's talking to Dabi.
But this is where I'm convinced Horse is on a good side. And I'll tell you why. When he's talking to himself, he says, he's talking to Dabi and he says, since I'm on the inside, I can tell clear as day. Then he tells himself what he's going to, basically, and I'm going to talk to all of us right now. When he's talking to Dabi, he's trying to convince Dabi that he's on his side.
He's manipulating Dabi.
Exactly. And he's basically waiting for Dabi to fall for it. You can't cut me off. After all, you understand just how much I'm worth. And then as soon as Dabi reacts to a conversation, see, I told you. So he knows he's luring Dabi in.
But then we see another scene where he goes to Blue Genius.
Okay.
And we're left with a cliffhanger as if he was going to attack him. And remember what Dabi told him on that phone call? This time we're asking for someone beside number one. So that means, did he mess up Endeavor on purpose? And what's he done to Blue Genius, if anything at all?
Now, he helped Endeavor. Regardless of how much help he was, he still helped him. With Blue Genius, it could easily be a ploy where he hides him.
I'm going to leave that, man. In the next time, when we get to the British plot, I got my feeling on him, so I'm going to say it.
Okay, cool.
Alright, man. Spinner and Shigaraki. So, we see them. More character development. Shigaraki really cares about his peoples, man.
Yeah. Like
Really?
it's getting a lot more intimate. I thought there would have been something more of a argument just between these two. Because Spinner spoke out, well, it seemed like he spoke out of place last time when he said, what are you going to do, whatever, so and so. But now it looks like Shigaraki's talking to Spinner with quite much care.
And then Deadpool come out of nowhere because they're going for the tower. They see that the Liberation Army is getting thicker by the tower. There's so many soldiers. Out of nowhere, we got Twice. He's demonstrated what he's done, and they're both shocked. Like, wow, you multiplied yourself by so many. He's like, now I can finally serve you, Master. He's like, can you clear a path to the tower? And you gotta love Shigaraki's resolve. Yeah, Gigantomachio's on the way, but we're gonna kill their leader. We're not gonna leave it to him, man. Like, he's legit.
You know, the interesting thing is though, when did he actually figure out that Gigantomachio was going to come?
That was his whole plan anyway. He was
Because
supposed to lure him there.
Yeah.
He didn't know at what point, but he was always going to lure him there.
And eventually they get to the head of the tower, man. And there's a confrontation where Twice has got the bars.
Twice's banter.
He's laying into him. You're not just a baddie, you're a bodie. Your hairline receding. He's going at him. It's a sensitive subject, Twice. But you know, he goes in on him, and then damn man, Re Destro starts to change color, and his forehead it looks tense. It looks very, very tense.
We might see his quirk. We might see his quirk.
He just looks sinister, man. Calm.
He's not even phased by the fact that Twice is there.
Twice a bit overconfident, man. Twice has just been dumping the whole Liberation Army.
But you know what it is? He's enthusiastic. So even if he loses, he doesn't matter. So right now he's so focused about trying to get the job done, it doesn't matter what the repercussions are. But if he gets humbled, they're going to learn about what Re Destro can do. Yeah.
But it takes us on to the prediction and the plot. So one of my predictions is,
talk to me.
This is pure instinct, and I'm going on past different mangas that I've watched and read, followed, animes that I've watched and followed. I don't think Hawks is, like some people say, is Hawks with the League, is Hawks with the heroes. I think Hawks is with Hawks. I honestly think Hawks is screwing over everyone, and I think he might become one of the main antagonists of this series.
Wow.
That's honestly the vibe I'm getting from this guy.
Wow.
Because for you to have the capacity to play double agent, like if you look in most like hero animations and mangas, there's something about being earnest. With the exception of Itachi and Naruto, man, there's not really many characters that play the double agent and end up being good. There's something Orochimaru-ish about him for me. Okay. And I personally think he's a bad guy who's gonna be bad for himself. That's me.
Rooks.
I think that the fight between Twice and, if it goes down, and Re Destro is not going to happen. They're going to change the scene there. So it's going to switch over to maybe Hawks and what's going on in the hero.
To piggyback that, I don't think that's actually Twice. I think that's one of his clones.
Yeah.
So, but we'll have to see.
Okay. I'm going to go against what you just said about Hawks. And I'll tell you why. In this world of heroes, you don't become a hero for no reason. Regardless of what your end game is. But to be a hero, there's certain things that you may have to do that may go against your natural feeling. So in saying so, if he has to infiltrate a bad and evil gang for the greater good, he will put himself and sacrifice himself to do so. And in doing so, he will become the genius of convincing and manipulating the evil. What he does to Blue Genist in itself is a magic trick. How do you make someone disappear? And then evidence to the League of Villains that he disappeared.
That's going to be very interesting. So that brings us on to question time. Things we're not sure of, man. So what I said before, is that Twice that's got to Re Destro? Or is it a clone?
I think that's a clone.
Has to be, because otherwise he's a dead man.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion, man.
Well, the question is, who is this guy next to?
I thought that's Shigaraki, but I can't make out.
It doesn't look like him, genuinely.
I zoomed into it on my phone earlier.
Is it? Okay.
If anything, it more looks like Twice himself.
What do you guys think? Who's standing next to Twice?
Damn right, man.
Let us know.
And what's Giganto Macho gonna do when he gets there? Because he just looks like a problem.
Yeah.
Or is who's potentially stronger at Giganto Macho and Re Destro?
I've got a question. What do you think Spinner will do? Do you think Spinner will fold, or do you think he's gonna be able to really shine at this moment? Because I feel like he's crumbling. I forgot about him, the politician. He's overwhelmed. What is it that I ought to do? He's conflicted.
Well, we'll have to wait and see, man.
Do you think that Spinner's opponent now, because he's the person who's clocked Hanabata, do you think his opponent will be Hanabata?
Possibly, man.
Possibly.
Okay. I'm kind of starting to believe in Spinner, but I still have a feeling that he gonna something.
Okay.
But I'm starting to believe in him. Like, he will try. I think he's down for the league.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
MVP of the week?
Alright,
man. I'm going to lead it. My MVP of the week, I'm going to have to go with Twice again. Like, he's been week after week. Like, man, his bars. Like, he's literally driving the league forward. He's turning things around for all of them.
Yeah.
And bam, just the one-liners he's dropping, man. Like, literally, he's definitely inspired by Deadpool, man.
Go on, Looks.
I'm definitely gonna have to go with Twice as well.
Okay.
He's in the majority of the panels. The bars, move, itch, get out the way. So he's dropping everything really, and he's just come out of trauma as well. So he's like he's just going all out.
As much as I agree with everything you guys are saying, and I do, Twice is one of my favorite characters right now. Anything, it has to be Shigaraki.
Okay.
He is focused. If you saw all the panels with his face, he's out for blood. What did he say? He said, "Leave everyone for Gigantomachia. The leader is ours." He's not ready to go down without fighting the top guys, and he wants everyone's head on a platter. So for me, his determination and his strength as a leader, he's riled up Spinner behind him. He's riled up twice, tenfold. Everyone is behind Shigaraki. Truthful leader, honest, and he's ready to destroy.
But no doubt, let us know who your MVP of the week is. Let us know your thoughts and comments of that chapter, what you thought of the review.
Absolutely. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button, man. Leave a like on the video and share it to any other otaku that you know that love them some manga, man. Share it.
But from Kakurizaki Corner, it's a peace out.